Well, guys, are you ready to be disappointed, or are you ready to be disappointed? Why are all the Eves popping up? I don't know, don't ask me. Guys, in about 10 minutes, we are going to be getting the alleged best Sony state of play ever. Do I believe that? No. There's nothing confirmed at this event except for Saros. I think that's how you say it. But beside that, everything is up in the air according to leaks. Alleged leaks and reports. Take it with a grain of salt. We're gonna be seeing Sweet Baby's Wolverine today. Me being filled with all of the cope in the world is saying Bloodborne, anything. Well, not anything. Last time we said that, we got the Hunter and Astrobot, so not anything Bloodborne. Thanks, we're gonna get an Animal Crossing crossover. But yeah, hi guys, welcome on in. Really quickly, Wicked, thank you for becoming a member. Much appreciated. Thank you. Guys, tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, we'll be live over on Wicked's channel. Go and subscribe if you haven't already. So this is the alleged leak, or one of them. I don't know if I necessarily believe anything I see on the internet now. I mean, not that the internet would ever lie, but Valor Mortis, I don't even know what that is. It says, we'll get a new look, no release date. If I'm not mistaken, it was like a high fantasy game, but I could be wrong. Something similar to Lords of the Fallen. I guess I could check really quickly. Valor Mortis. Don't know what that is. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I am wrong. It's a fictionalized version of Napoleon's Invasion. I've never heard of this game in my life. So, I guess any look at it would be cool, I guess. Kind of looks like Lies of P. Oh, it's the one with the hat that looks like the characters from New World. Right, the helmet. Okay, I do remember that, actually. Allegedly, God of War Dawn of Olympus will get revealed, and we'll have a mini deep dive set to release in 2026. I think that it would be too shocking for them to show off a God of War and announce it's coming out next year. I feel like that's definitely the type of game that they would want to give some extra time to. It just sounds unbelievable to me. Maybe. I don't know if I'm necessarily excited, though. I wasn't a big fan of God of War Ragnarok. Did I think it was the worst game? No. But I also was not impressed by the story at all whatsoever. Resident Evil Requiem, I'm obviously extremely excited for that. Resident Evil is one of my favorite series of all time. I would love to see more of the game. It says with a special surprise at the end. Then that's when they announce that it's not actually coming out next year. They're going to delay it. They're going to release it on the same day as Elder Scrolls 6. Saros will show off gameplay, which they did confirm this, which is why a lot of people believe this rumor now. Because Saros is getting, I believe the developer said 5 minutes of time at this event, so that will be cool. It looks like a decent game. I don't really get super excited for games anymore unless it's like Silk Song, because the first game was so amazing. I would say Tsushima. We see what's happening with Yotei. This list doesn't have Yotei on it, though, which is a big reason why I personally don't know if I necessarily believe it. I feel like this is the perfect opportunity for Silent Hill, Yotei, something like that. Also, the last game on this list would be Sweet Baby Inc.'s Wolverine. It would end the show with a trailer similar to Ragnarok's trailer from 2021. It's scheduled for 2026, which isn't confirmed either. We haven't seen anything regarding Wolverine except for like the 1 minute, CGI movie trailer where he's sitting at the bar. Besides that, though, we haven't seen anything. So Like, we could get that confirmation today. I'm not necessarily sure, but this is one of the posts in one of the alleged leaks. Again, take it with a grain of salt. I mean, I think that we would know pretty quickly into this event if this is the case, simply because there's only 5 games on this list. But I feel like, for me personally, I feel like Yote, it would be too big of a game for them to miss at an event like this. Who knows? But yeah, obviously, going in with extremely low expectations. I'm thinking this event's going to be a solid 3, maybe a 4 at best. I know that doesn't really give us much confidence, though. So we'll see. But yeah. Hi, guys. Welcome to live stream. Hope you're doing good. E3 died for all of this. Well, I hate to be that person, right? Why do companies need to pay to go to events when they can run them on their own YouTube channels and websites and social medias? You know, I get having one big event a year. Now it's, of course, the Game Awards, where they pay like $250,000 for a 2-minute ad slot. But I get that companies don't want to pay other companies to show off trailers. Imagine Sony showing off 35 minutes or 45 minutes of their own gameplay at an event like that. It would cost them such an insane amount of money. Not that I'm supporting these studios. These studios suck. But I do see the mentality behind it. 4 minutes to go. Guys, put your expectations in chat, and if anybody sounds overly positive, mods, ban them. I mean, I don't know how you can be overly positive for an event like this at this point. They're almost always massively disappointing. Now, I will say I would be perfectly fine with them starting this event, screen goes black for 30 seconds, maybe a minute. They show a 1-minute Bloodborne 2 trailer. They say it's shadow dropping, and then they end the stream. 10 out of 10, best gaming event literally ever. And I'm gonna go out and buy another PlayStation 5 Pro. I'm just being honest. I'll give one away to the chat if they do that. Me costing myself $800. Hey, I'd be fine with it. I really would be. It'd be a shame if they were to do that. But we'll see. I think that we're probably gonna get one good trailer, one half-decent trailer, and the rest mid. I don't know. We'll see. Cope, I know. I'd hate for PlayStation to prove me wrong. The Pro sucks. I get more use out of my PS5 Pro than I do my Xbox Series X, that's for sure. I mean, I usually put the most time into games on the PC, but I don't know. I feel like the PS5 Pro's okay. I've gotten, like, no use out of my Switch 2, though. That one hurts a little bit. It's just because most of the games that they launched the Switch 2 with were games that already came out on the Switch 1 that I've already played. Xbox Series S is a low bar, though. I said X. S is the digital. But yeah. I mean, either way. Tokyo Game Show might show do it. So that is true. The thing with Tokyo Game Show is that they typically have a very strict schedule that they release beforehand so that you don't have to watch the entire thing if you don't want to. Which I know that they had already confirmed like 10 games for that, which is good. But yeah, typically nothing that isn't announced already gets shown at Tokyo Game Show. I mean, of course, there's bound to be a couple things, but it's typically not an event that's heavily focused on, like, world announcements. But yeah, put your last minute predictions, expectations, thoughts in chat, and well, may the odds be ever in our favor. That's probably loud. Is that volume good, or is that still too loud? It doesn't matter, we're not here for me anyway. Pal World 2. Pal World's fun. I don't think they want to go through another lawsuit. Silksong DLC? Game just came out. Silksong was supposed to originally be a DLC. Crimson Desert would be cool. Phantom Blade. Whew, that would be sick. A new Mario World game. Yeah, that's gonna happen for sure. Alright. Prepare to be disappointed. Children, get the hell out of this stream. You're not welcome here. Mature content? Oh my gosh! I can't watch this. Saros. It's kind of crazy. Looks like Doom.
Every time the sun dies, time stretches and tears.
Sounds like Emma Watson.
Scan for Soltari signals.
Signal corrupted. Approximating.
Is that the
Well,
thing
the
from the
devs
ridge?
had confirmed that we were seeing 5 minutes of
You better
Saros
stay out
today.
of my way.
Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm Gregory
Terrible,
Loudon, Creative Director
Gregory.
at Housemarque. Today we are thrilled to show off this first look of gameplay for Saros running on PS5. Saros builds on Returnal's award-winning action and tells the emotional and haunting story of Arjun Devraj's drive for answers on the
Returnal
shape-shifting
was
planet
good.
of Carcosa. Here we show off one of our exciting combat features, the Soltari Shield. By holding R1, you can defend yourself and absorb projectiles.
A shield! Whoa!
By absorbing projectiles, you can now hit back hard using your power weapon. By holding the adaptive trigger on L2, you'll be able to destroy enemies using Eclipse-driven weaponry.
I mean, I liked Returnal.
Soltari holocache detected.
Mark it on the map.
Here is a Soltari hololog, where you can learn
That's
more
sick.
about lost Carcosa.
I'll try to forget.
Hold up for me. I will find you.
Modern audience
I
Cortana.
promise.
Hey Zeus, thank you for the gifted membership. Much appreciated. Thank you. I don't like the look of that health bar at the bottom left. I don't think I like the look of that. It's weird.
This is Second Chance, where you can be revived on first death to get straight back into the action. Second Chance is part of our permanent progression systems, which means you will always come back stronger.
Looks like we're gonna do a lap around the racing course. So if you don't click shield, you're basically just dead in 2 hits. Okay. res. I really like the aesthetic.
The sun is forever.
No, it's not.
We hope you loved that first look at gameplay. We're looking forward to revealing more on our mysterious and moving story and our amazing ensemble cast of NPCs in the coming months.
If it's just me.
Next year is when you'll be able to play Saros on PS5 and enhanced for PS5 Pro. Thanks for watching. We can't wait to share more from all of the team working on Saros.
That's stupid. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like showing off a boss fight, like for 5 minutes, is way cooler and way better than showing off 5 minutes of them running through trash mobs. Okay. I think the aesthetic is really cool, and I think that it looks like it could be fun. Come back stronger. Oh, March 20th, 2026. Dune. I'll be playing it. I've got a lot of interest in it. I think they made a good game in the past. Yeah. I'll be streaming it.
You actually want to deploy her? You cannot be serious.
Cascade is one of our most highly trained
Whoa!
operants.
Starting out with their pronouns,
She's
za
been
and
shelved for 5 years.
That's the way I feel looking at
her
this.
as a failure.
She won't have to do it alone. Her old squad is still out there.
I thought they'd all been ripped to shreds.
Probably. But she can scrape
Reminds me
what's
of
left
Disco
of them back
Elysium.
together.
Is that what this is supposed to be?
Lead them to their deaths all over again.
And what if she butchers it like last time?
We'll do what we always do.
Dice.
More assets at
I
the
love
bottom.
failing at my
We have
RNG
plenty
all the
more.
time.
I guess. She's a pathetic, fragile embarrassment. And her methods are so unhinged.
But they get results, no?
Long-range missiles get results.
Show a little faith. We're at the end of history. Everything that could go wrong already has.
0 parades. Okay. I have no interest in that, personally. I will not be playing. Malaysia Airlines? I don't think I want to go on that. Whoa! Beluga. Not a game for me, that's for sure. Imagine crashing a blimp into the pyramids. Sounds cooler. Whoa, Otsu was down there. Whoa! That's crazy! Microsoft Flight Sim on my PlayStation! No, I'm not buying it. Thanks though. It's not a game for me, and that's okay.
Hostiles inbound. 100 meters in closing.
I got 2, east side.
Moving right to left.
I got 3 west side. Frame shoot. On the T of execute. 3, 2, 1. Execute.
as it's commonly known, has
I
crumbled.
like the beta for
Alliances that
Battlefield.
held since the end of World War II, gone.
Dagger, this is Pax's ballsiest play yet.
If they succeed, they will have secured the most strategic rock in the history of warfare. Want to help our friends take back this rock?
You're playing a dangerous game, no doubt about it. Wouldn't be Dagger without insurmountable odds.
The whole world's gonna look different now. Just takes a little shake of perspective.
Gotta love a challenge.
Stand by for re-attack call.
Light them up! We gotta move! Woo! Hold on!
Kincaid will pay for this.
But we don't know how high it goes.
You trying to start a war with the CIA?
That is not the fucking question!
Oh, she's mad.
I know what I gotta do.
Wow. Insane.
Hey everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann. Sean and I are back to share news and release dates for games coming to PS5.
But first, thanks to EA and Battlefield Studios for that new look at the single-player campaign for Battlefield 6. It launches October 10th on PS5.
Cool.
Now, let's celebrate one of my favorite games of all time, which is marking its 25th anniversary this year. Deus Ex returns. This PS5 remaster is a collaboration between Eidos Montreal and Aspyr, the studio behind remastered classics like Tomb Raider and
Yeah,
Soul Reaver.
Aspired is so hit or miss, though.
Damn thing about it.
You play as JC Denton,
Don't tell me you're going to wear those.
an augmented operative working to uncover the truth.
Vision is augmented.
This new version
I hope
adds
it's
enhanced
actually
visuals,
good.
overhauled controls, and support for key PS5 features like haptic feedback.
That's cool.
Deus Ex influenced a generation of RPGs with its emphasis on choice and consequence. No two playthroughs unfold the same. Deus Ex Remastered arrives on PS5 early next year. It's almost Halloween, and you know what they say.
I just hope they don't mess it
Everyone's
up.
entitled to one good scare. Death comes to Haddonfield in Halloween the Game, a tribute to the John Carpenter classic. The team at IllFonic invites players to an asymmetrical horror sandbox where you can play as a civilian survivor or Michael Myers himself. In each game, it's up to you as survivors to save these hapless townfolk or to hunt them down as Michael Myers. He possesses unique abilities like shape jump, allowing him to move around the map unseen and pop out where you'd least expect him. Playing as a civilian, it's up to you to lead townsfolk to safety, find a phone, and call the police for help. Civilians can also scavenge for gear and weapons to help them survive when they inevitably cross paths with the unstoppable Michael Myers. Become the boogeyman or protect his victims
That's cool.
when Halloween the Game launches on September 8th, 2026.
A year! Holy
Two big announcements
fudge!
from 11th Hour Games.
That's so
First,
far
their
away!
hit action RPG, Last Epoch, is in development for a PS5. This celebrated dungeon crawler is known for its extensive skill customization, deep and rewarding loot system, and massive time-traveling world.
I liked Last Epoch when I played the beta.
You'll
I haven't
battle
played
through
it
the
since full
past,
launch.
taking down gods and toppling cursed empires
It was
to
fun,
save
though.
the world from its
I should go
ruined
back
future.
to it.
As for that second announcement, Last Epoch's first major expansion, Orobis, will arrive at the same time as the upcoming PS5 release.
Nice. Okay, cool. Good for these devs. They made a good game. For sure.
The Seven Deadly Sins Origin is an open-world RPG based on the beloved Japanese series, offering a vast single-player campaign and multiplayer areas where cooperation and exploration go hand in hand. Follow in the footsteps of Tristan, the Prince of Britannia, and play an original story you can experience only in the game.
I don't know if it's just me, But I don't
Capture
give a fuck
creatures.
about Tristan.
Go fishing.
I want to play as Meliodas.
Cook your own meals. Mine
I just
resources
don't care about this little twerp.
and craft new items as you explore Britannia on your own. Or step beyond the open world to tackle dungeons with a team of up to 4 other players.
Okay.
In a multiverse that transcends time and space, original heroes join forces with beloved characters from the series to embark on a grand adventure. Venture out alone or with friends when the 7 Deadly Sins Origin arrives on January 28th.
I don't know if I'll buy it, but
2 iconic characters
It didn't
finally
look
meet
bad.
in Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, launching on PS5 tomorrow. Mega Man and his trusty vehicle, the Rush Roadster, join the lineup
Only
as part
Mega
of the
Man
Mega
we're
Man
ever getting
DLC
again.
pack that arrives early next year. But they're not alone. Proto Man also speeds into the pack. Also included is a stunning reimagining of Dr. Wily's castle from the Mega Man series. Familiar sights and sounds will take players back to some of Mega Man's most memorable adventures. The Mega Man DLC pack comes to PS5 next
That's
year
cool.
as part of the Season Pass and Digital Deluxe Edition. The early unlock period is already underway, so Digital Deluxe Edition owners can get into Sonic Racing Cross Worlds right now.
Up next, 2 announcements from Koei Tecmo Games, including a release date for Nioh 3.
ooh, nice. I'm hyped.
It is I who will be Shogun.
Kurimatsu, why?
You'll never understand what it means!
I am Himiko. On my honor as queen, I shall defeat Kiriko.
My timeless friend, I trust you. Nothing will stop me from becoming Shogun.
That's so fast.
Dark Radiance
Read.
exists. My fight will continue.
To rule, one must
Rewrite
prove their
fate.
might.
The light of hope lies unseen at the end of time. Go now!
This looks insane.
You wish to become Shogun that badly?
Oh, fuck.
Maybe you don't want it enough. What makes a Shogun anyway?
Takachio!
Strength and superiority are what make a Shogun, and I have both!
Strength alone is not enough to end this war!
I'm so hyped. February 6th? Oh shit. It's not even that far away. Easy peasy. Dynasty Warriors.
反撃を開始するぞ戦場ゆえ武をもってお答えいたそう俺が最強である証明してくれるわ
Nice. Lots of remasters today already. March 19th. I feel like something else is releasing right around that time.
Another
Yeah,
world
damn!
snuffed from existence.
Where are her organs?
Our focus, our true objective
This code vein?
is to save this world.
Yeah, it
Our
is.
current world.
Need I remind you that tampering with history is strictly forbidden?
Yes, mommy. Oh my gosh.
time I faced my past. Let's go.
The lip sync is so bad.
Today, you'll pay your dues!
I like the first game. Oh, January 30th. Darn. I'll be streaming it. The first one was pretty good. I feel like it kinda looked like it was running on a Switch
Back in
there.
June, we debuted Final Fantasy
I feel like a lot of the
Tactics, the Ivalice
textures
Chronicles,
seemed kinda
right here on
off.
State of Play.
Today, we're joined by the game's director, followed by news from other special guests who are joining us just as Tokyo Game Show kicks off in Japan.
皆さんこんにちは、ファイナルファンタジータクティクスイバリースクロニクルズのディレクター前広です。プレイステーションで発売したオリジナルのファイナルファンタジータクティクスから30年近く経った今でも多くの方がこのタイトルをお気に入りの一本として挙げてくださっており、オリジナルスタッフの一人として大変嬉しく思っています。今回イバリースクロニクルズという新しい形で再び皆様にお届けできることに我々もワクワクしています。フルボイスや難易度調整などファンの方はもちろん、これまで遊んだことがないプレイヤーの方にも快適に遊んでいただけるように様々な工夫を行いました。
Do not feign concern for me. I see your words for what they are.
どなたでも楽しんでいただける内容となっておりますので、ぜひ遊んでみてくだ
It
さ
looks
い。
good.
それでは発売をお楽しみに。
Now then, shall we play?
先生ばーいアンクルさん、いよいよ発表できる時が来ました。タイトル名はレッド・イット・ダイ・インフェルノです。
なるほど。ということはレッド・イット・ダイの正当後継作品ってことですね。
Let It Die? Never
開発
played
チーム
it.
頑張ってます。
What is Let It
このゲームは
Die?
近接アクションとローグライトを軸に PVPVE の仕組みを取り入れた
PvPv?
い
Oh,
わば
I
近接アク
like
ションゲー
that.
ムとなっています。
If it's
プレイ
true
ヤーは
PvPv.
地獄門と呼ばれる
Pretty lady.
巨大な
Oh,
穴を
another
探
pretty
索する
lady.
レイダーとなり、たくさんの恐ろしい怪物や
Kind of looks like
他のプレイヤーのレイダーたちが入り乱れているフィールドを探索
for
し、
like the 16-year-olds that have grown out of
今度
Fortnite.
は地獄な
Like
ん
they
で
need
すね。
something else.
はい。探索で手に入れたアイテムを持ち帰るため、無事生還したいところですが、死亡すると全てロストしてしまいます。所持品だけではなく、キャラクターのボディすらロストします。
相変わらず理不尽だね。
はい。レイダーたちは
I don't
探
know
索
about
と
that.
ボディの入れ替えを何度も何度も繰り返し、一番強い自分を作り上げてどこまで潜れるかを競うのが醍醐味となっています。皆さんに新たな面白さを感じてもらえると嬉しいです。
Alright. The start of a whole new world.
I have nothing to say. I didn't play the first one. I don't know if this one will be good. I didn't see enough to really fully judge it. I mean, okay. Desk works. Okay. Now this looks kind of cool. I'd spend $20 on this. Chronoscript, The Endless End. Okay, that's a stupid name. The Endless End. 2026? I'll wishlist that. That looks kind of cool.
テストワークスディレクターの藤井智です。
集英社ゲームズプロデューサーの山本です。
完全新作クロノスクリプトエンドレスエンド。世界初公開映像いかがでしたでしょうか。本作は洋館を訪れた編集者が終わらない物語が描かれた原稿用紙にとらわれてしまい、そこから脱出をするという探索型 2D アクションアドベンチャーゲームとなります。
Are you writing the story as you go? And so there's like a million different endings? Dark fantasy?
物語がテーマですが、開発はしっかりと終わらせます。
Okay.
クロノスクリプトエンドレスエンドは2026年発売予定です。さらなる続報をお楽しみに。
I'll follow that game though.
Citizens of Pywell. Today, a new chapter in this land's history shall be written.
Oh, Crimson Desert! Oh my gosh! I've been waiting like 80 years for this game!
Power to prey on the weak. Beasts who think themselves
I love
men.
Black Desert Online.
That is
I
what
know.
it means to be a Creamy.
I know.
The time has come to do what we believe to be right.
Monetization's not great. Game itself's amazing.
Seek out your comrades. Uncover the truth that lies within. And let your heart speak without fear.
In the end, all will come together as one.
We fight for the future of all. Sound the horn of our final battle. Fight! Fight for Pywell!
So sick.
Your fight is not for revenge, nor glory, nor pride.
This is your hour.
Remember who you are, and let it guide your path. For at the end of it, you will find the answers you seek.
March 19th. What was this? What other game just said it was coming out on March 19th? What other game? I don't know what it is, but I'm playing Crimson Desert. Now we get a PlayStation speaker? No. Stop. Stop with that. Maximus, thank you for the 99 cents. I'm not buying PlayStation speakers. AI noise rejection. No. Imagine carrying your speakers around with you room from room. You heathen. Wait, I like the look of that mouse though. Wait, can we zoom in on that mouse? That looked kind of cool. Fake mouse. How much? Probably a fucking $250.
Hi everyone, I'm Brett Elston.
And I'm Kristen Zatani.
That was your first look at the Pulse Elevate wireless speakers, which bring the PlayStation audio and chat experience to your desktop with planar magnetic drivers.
Imagine hearing gamer words on this.
Visit PlayStation blog for even more details.
Now, let's check in on what's next for PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, no.
Up first is the October monthly games lineup.
I'm not
The
buying
creepy and
that.
captivating Alan Wake 2 arrives just in time for spooky season. With
Wow,
Goat Simulator 3
what a
and
bad
Cocoon
game.
rounding out the list. These all arrive
Miles,
for
thank you for the
PlayStation Plus
5.
Essential
Be
members on
playing
October 7th.
the Deception games by Tecmo. I am not.
You remember me?
Oh, God, yeah, we do. Fuck.
You remember me?
The Last of Us Day is this Friday, September 26th.
I wrote it down, though.
As part of Naughty Dog
never
and
played 'em.
PlayStation's annual celebration of this beloved series, we are thrilled to confirm the addition of The Last of Us Part 2
Get
to the
this off my
PlayStation Plus game
screen.
catalog.
We don't let anybody stop us.
Come out and fight! For PS5 members, this includes The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, the definitive way to experience Ellie and Abby's story, alongside additions like the roguelike survival mode No Return.
Fuck Naughty Dog. Neil Cuckman, you
Our
are
update
bad.
to the PlayStation Plus Classics catalog is extra
No.
exciting for fans of fighting games and the number 3. Tekken 3 from the original PlayStation and Soul Calibur 3 from the PS2 are coming to the service later this year.
Also arriving this year, another all-time classic from the PS2, Tomb Raider Anniversary.
It's cool.
And up next, a special message from the creator behind one of PlayStation's most iconic franchises.
Guys, this is like one of the last trailers for this event.
皆さんこんにちは。グランツーリスモシリーズプロデューサー
They
山
said the
内和
event was
則
short.
です。本日はですね、皆さんにすごく素敵なアップデートをお伝えできることを
Ooh,
大変嬉し
so
く思
far
いま
worse
す。
than I thought.
この
That's for sure.
2025年の6月25日に、なんとグランツーリスモの、累計売上本数が1億本を超えたそうです。1億本です。この1億本を超えるってすごいことだなって、作ってる僕らも思うんですけれども、この1億本を、超えたことを記念して、この年末にですね、僕らはグランツーリスモ7のスペック3のアップデートを行う予定です。スペック3のアップデートには、2つの、レーストラック、フォーミュラ1でも使われているトラックであるとか、あるいは
It's just
8台
not
の
a
新しい
franchise for
車
me,
であるとか、
and that's fine.
新しいサーキットエクスペリエンス、
If I'm gonna play a racing game, I'm gonna play
それ以外
like
の
a
様々なゲームフィーチャ
characterized
ーの大き
one,
なアップデ
like
ー
a
トを予
Mario
定して
Kart
います。
or Need for Speed. I'll play Need for
皆さん
Speed
のおか
when
げ
it was
で、
good.
30年かけてグランツーリスモは1億本を達成しました。本当にありがとうございます。
Forza's better anyway. A rock! A controller! This is so stupid. Buy our slop! Oh, it's gotta work. Wow. That is insane. Aren't you guys gonna line up to buy it? Here we go. What'd they call it?
Fighting longer than I can remember.
Uh-oh. It's Wolverine.
I'd like to say I'm not a violent man.
Yes, you are. Don't lie.
The trouble just has a way of finding me. But I'd be lying.
Ooh, the shaved haircut. Love that.
Doesn't matter where I go.
Good sign.
How far I run. Death's always waiting.
Does he just beat up minorities? I don't think I saw one white person.
Just not
Uh-oh. God, their hairstyles are such red flags.
Because I ain't no hero.
Wolverine.
That looks fucking rough. At least it's gory. That looked rough. Whew. It looked action-packed, which is
The question
good.
that comes up a lot to us at Insomniac Games is, are you going to make a Wolverine game that is as violent, as visceral as the character in the
Sorry.
comics?
I'm just laughing at his shirt. Just a shirt. Don't cancel me, thanks.
Working with Wolverine is interesting because part of the root to who he is that he's an unreliable narrator. He has gaps in his memory. So Wolverine doesn't really remember a lot of his life, and that's got to be an extremely frustrating aspect.
He's this ball of rage and fury, but then he could turn on a dime, and he could be very, very kind and tender in the next moment.
Sweet baby
When
and
we're
game,
casting
don't
for
forget.
someone like Logan, what we're looking for in character traits are someone who can convey a lot with very little being spoken.
When you have that first moment that we show in gameplay, there's so much emotion that you can feel behind his eyes. He looks relentless, he looks gritty, he looks angry, but also he looks maybe a little sad.
That level of acting,
Sad?
being able to just deliver that performance with believability across both spectrums was something Insomniac, ourselves, we all agreed he's the one. We don't need to see anybody else.
Hey, I'm Liam McIntyre, and I play James Logan Howlett in Marvel's Wolverine. That's not bad. That one sort of works. Fans out there know what Wolverine is, who he is. My job is to try and find the essence of who Wolverine is, especially as it applies to our story. People hurt him, people take from him, people betray him. He still fights for people who can't fight for themselves. It's one of the greatest honors of my life, one of the biggest responsibilities I've
Entire
ever had,
trailer's
and one of
animations
the
are
coolest things
embarrassing.
I've ever got to do.
Yeah, there's a couple good moments.
The entire game is built around staying true to the Wolverine experience.
And then how do we want to put our Insomniac stamp on that? How do we want to put our own
We hire
spin and
Zoe the
creativity,
baby!
but still give something new and fresh the fans are going to be excited about?
It's the full package. It is a level of detail that we've never been able to do before.
You could see it in the trailer. You can see pores. You can see blood in between the little lines of his teeth. I love the attention to detail.
It's exciting that we're going to be able to bring that kind of fidelity to players.
Wolverine is a character who goes to many places through the comics.
You'll see the Canadian wilderness, you'll see Japan.
There's a shot where Logan is sliding down that rooftop, and you can see the breadth of Madripoor in Lowtown.
It's always nice teasing the depth and the amount of characters that we'll be seeing in the game. Omega Red makes an appearance, Mystique is there, and there are some hints to other characters that fans of Wolverine will recognize for sure.
Another visual element of Marvel's Wolverine
Interesting.
is the blood. The blood tech that was put into this game is pretty phenomenal.
There's a part in the trailer where Logan jumps down and then he does the claws up through
That's
the face.
really the
That
shot
one I
of
thought
Mystique they
maybe was
wanted
gonna
us
be
to
taking
see
it too far,
first.
but I am so glad that we have it. It looks fantastic.
Wolverine's combat, making that special, making that feel like him, making it feel different to anything else you've played, that's a tough job. What's so cool for me is there was this one section of the game I got
That
to
was
try.
Mystique. Yup.
It was just visceral and immediate and so incredibly satisfying, and I was like, this is gonna be amazing.
We're pretty excited about the artwork that we're using on the cover. It's dynamic, it's rough-edged.
You notice it doesn't look like our past games. It has that sense of urgency and forward movement and rage and fury, and that's Wolverine.
One of the cool things about Insomniac is they are probably the most collaborative group of people I have ever worked with. They make you feel part of their team. That's not something you always get.
We've been in a creative collaboration with Insomniac Games and PlayStation for over a decade now. We've made some of the greatest superhero games of all time, and that was always the goal, making games that are timeless.
I think fans are going to be excited, but I'm also really excited about it because I'm really proud of what we made. We are focused on making the best Wolverine game ever.
On behalf of everyone at Insomniac
That's not true.
Games and the Wolverine team especially, we want to thank you for taking time to watch our trailer. We can't wait to show you more in spring of 2026.
That was fascinating. Wowza. That was not great, that's for sure. I mean, Saros looks okay. The storybook game looks cool.
Maybe you don't want it
Nioh, we were excited for. Crimson Desert looks cool. But yeah, that was it. Guys, the event's over. Aren't we so excited? We do love games.
My fight will continue.
Wowza, was that fascinating? Hold on, we have to go back to that shot. We have to go back to the shot. Where is it? Uh-oh. Out of every way you could tease a character, right? You could show off a character, right? Out of every face you could give a character. In my opinion, I would never say, this is how I want to show Mystique. This is the Mystique that I would want to highlight in order to sell my game. I just don't. I just can't. Those are very womanly proportions, by the way. May I add, very womanly proportions. Very womanly proportions right there. So womanly, in fact. Those are those are some womanly proportions. Ooh. Whew. I love Sweet Baby making my entertainment. I love it. It looks so good. Those are some womanly proportions. Wow. Yeah. I mean, I think we all knew it would be pretty bad when Insomniac and Sweet Baby got together again, but that's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. So yeah, I mean, hey, listen, you might think Mystique looks good. You might also be gay, and that's fine. I don't judge. You can be gay, but also that's pretty horrendous, not gonna lie. All right. I guess really quickly we'll go through the announcements very quickly before we wrap up the stream, guys. Let me know your thoughts. What would you rate this event? I thought that Saros looked okay. It's a game I'm generally excited for. Looks like it could be fun and action-packed. That's cool. I don't care about several of these games in a row. Halloween looks okay, but again, it's coming out the end of next year. Not a lot of excitement for a game that far away. Last Epoch is cool. I hope it comes out, and I hope the expansion comes out, and it's actually pretty good. Nioh 3, obviously, I'm very excited for. Looks very cool. Characters look badass. Environment looks nice. Environment looks unique. Each character design looks unique. That's pretty cool. Code Vein 2, I like the first one. I'm gonna play the second one. I'm gonna give it a shot, give it a chance. Comes out in January, which is neat. Crimson Desert also looks really, really badass. I was very excited for Crimson Desert because I really enjoyed Black Desert Online. I do still play it to this day. This game, the never-ending end of the end, this storybook game, I'm excited to see more of this. This could be really, really fun. The art style is really unique. The gameplay looks kind of classic to the genre it's going for. Chrono Script, The Endless End. I'll be following that, wishlisting that. Again, Crimson Desert looks badass as hell. And then we got Wolverine, which I think we all had low expectations for, but damn, are they
across both
are they really putting the sweet baby ink touch on this? I mean, maybe this will come out and it'll be half decent. That's probably pure cope. I personally don't have any faith in modern Insomniac. First Spider-Man game from 2017 was pretty good. I did really like that. And then they, I don't know, switched out their teams, went in a pretty different direction. I wasn't a big fan of Spider-Man 2. I thought the gameplay was good, but I wasn't really a fan of like the character developments, the designs. It just left a lot to be desired in my opinion. And while Wolverine himself looks pretty cool, it looks very bloody and gory. I don't know, a lot of this just was very clearly like movie trailer slop. It wasn't consistent gameplay, and I'm personally not gonna get super excited for just seeing cutscenes. I want to actually see like full-on gameplay, which throughout these I feel like we didn't actually see a lot of, because like that clearly right there like wasn't gameplay. Mystique, obviously, very manly proportions. The death touch strikes again. And we're not even getting any more information on it until, what did they say, spring? So it's a while. It's going to be a while before we even get the game. Or fall 2026. Yeah, and that's if it doesn't get pushed back. Kenny, thank you for the 5. Did anyone notice they changed the title of No Paradise for Fake Radicals? Probably due to recent events. These were the devs who praised Marks. Can't say I'm shocked. And Bob, thank you for the 1 month. This is Silver Titan. Rather interesting trailers here, won't lie. But knowing Sony's recent record, not exactly in a pre-ordering mood anymore. Yeah, I personally recommend never pre-ordering. Wait until the game is right around the corner and you've either watched trusted sources play it or you've heard really amazing things by people who are not paid shills in the industry, and just stay cautiously optimistic if something looks good in your opinion, for sure. But yeah, guys, I'm going to be wrapping up stream in a minute. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I will be live tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern with Wicked Virtue. We'll be talking about the state of play. We'll be reviewing The Room, or is that what it's called? The Home. The Home, new movie that just came out. And I put up one video earlier. Second video will go up in just a few, right after I end the stream. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like some of the trailers were okay, but I generally think that it still wasn't a particularly strong event. I just don't feel a lot of hype from movie trailers anymore. So that's really what most of these were like movie trailers. It was hilarious how many comments with L. Oh yeah, I mean it wasn't the biggest L event ever, but I definitely didn't think that it looked that promising for the future of PlayStation, that's for sure. Bone, thank you for the 5. Silksong just announced 2 weeks ahead of its release. Maybe shows like state of play or obsolete now. Maybe. I mean, most games don't have small windows like that, and they have to sell their game for months to years at a time. But I mean, studios don't need to have these big events, I feel, because the developers could just show off teasers and trailers on their own social media, so yeah. But alright, guys. I'm going to wrap up the stream here. Thank you all so much for stopping by. I do really appreciate it. Like I said, tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern, live on Wicked Virtues channel. We'll be talking about a bunch of different things, reviewing a movie. And I will be live again tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. Eastern here on my channel, of course. We'll be starting Silent Hill F. We'll be doing a full playthrough over Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. And yeah, guys, I appreciate you hanging out. Of course, I appreciate the donations. I appreciate the memberships. I appreciate you hanging out. I appreciate the support. Check out the videos. And join the Discord if you're not already a part of it. And follow me on social media. Thanks for being here. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for stopping by. And have a really cool and fun rest of your day, everyone.